There's people taking pictures of everybody right now. So you got
Terry,
that's nice.
Terry, you're trying to get pictures over here.
Just watch her, not me. Watch her.
Oh, okay. I've seen her. We don't blow the bubbles till she's done, right?
Yeah.
No coffee until it's not ready. I know, it ain't cute, is it?
What were we supposed to name?
You.
Love you, Dad.
Here's my charter.
He's
So I went the wrong way.
This is her. Here, baby Caroline.
She gets to hold the bouquet.
Sorry, just in front of you.
You guys can sit down. Welcome, everybody. Today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, of family, and of two people who are in it forever. You don't have to have a ceremony to have a marriage. And when you think about it, the whole thing is kind of weird, right? You're standing on a stage, looking fancy, holding flowers, being stared at by pretty much everyone who has meant anything to you during your life. So why do we do it? The marriage ceremony has been an important feature across nearly every culture, religion, generation, and society. We have thousands of important moments that happen throughout our lives, but this one is regarded as so critical, we acknowledge its special status by sharing it with others. Why is this moment? Because despite all of our differences, love is what we share. It's the great unifier, our one universal truth, that no matter who we are, where we've come from, what we believe, we know this one thing: love is what we're doing right. That's why you both are standing here. That's why you were all here to watch them stand up here. We have all loved in our lifetimes, and in this moment, we're reminded that the ability to love is the very best part of our humanity. All of us here today have our own love stories. Some are short, others long. Some are yet unwritten, while others are just getting to the good part. There are chapters in all of our stories that are sad or disappointing, and others that are exciting and full of adventure. And Kelly has a poem that she's going to share with us.
Where should I stand? I don't know.
It's all about you.
So I was very, very, very flattered and happy and excited when Angela asked me to read this poem that she and Terry chose. It's called The After by a poet named Cynthia Go. Sometimes things happen, unexpected ones, and it changes your life in an instant. All your prayers, all your problems, and all the things that once bothered you before, all the things that you thought were unsolvable, just dissolve and vanish away in an instant, like a smoke. You can't even pinpoint when and where it all happened, or the specific moment or event that marks the change. But for some reason, you know, without a doubt, that you are now standing on the after of before.
And that brings them here. A time to pause, to look back and smile at all the moments that brought them here, and a time to look ahead at all the moments that are still to come. I'm here, we're all here, because we want those moments for you. We're here to hope with you, to support you, to be proud of you, and to remind you that love isn't happily ever after. Love is the experience of writing your story. It's not one moment, not even this moment. It's every moment. Big ones like saying I love you, moving in together, getting engaged, but mostly a million little ones that come in between the big moments. Playing board games, doing puzzles, walking the dogs, designing and building furniture, spending your free time exploring, laughing, working hard, and playing harder. And most importantly, and the best part, is being able to do it together. And even though this experience is so incredible, words fail us when we try and explain it. That's just the way it is with love. It's meant to be felt, not described. The way you feel when you see Terry smile. And the way you feel when you know Angela and the fur babies are waiting for you at the end of a long day. But trying to describe love is one of our favorite pastimes. We use the words we have to write stories, poems, songs about love. And even though we describe love in different ways, and even though love can look different from one person to the next, we all know it when we see it, and we see it here. So today we have Willie that is going to share a poem about what love is.
No hearts from that Jenga game earlier. Ow.
A Jenga.
I actually felt pretty honored when Terry texted me at work asking me to do this for him. This is a poem called It's You I Like, and it is by the one and only Fred Rogers. It's you I like. It's not the things you wear. It's not the way you do your hair, but it's you I like. The way you are right now, the way down deep inside you. Not the things that hide you, not your toys, they're just beside you. But it's you I like. Every part of you. Your skin, your eyes, your feelings, whether old or new. I hope that you'll remember, even when you're feeling blue, that it's you I like. It's you, yourself. It's you. It's you I like.
That was perfect. You fell in love by chance. Well, with a hand from Cupid. But you're here today because you're making a choice. You both are choosing each other. You've chosen to be with someone who enhances you, who makes you think, makes you smile, and makes every day brighter. You're about to make promises to each other that you intend to keep. You're going to vow to take care of each other, to stand up for one another, and find happiness in the other. There's a simple premise to each of these promises. You're vowing to be there. You're teaming up and saying to the other, every experience I am going to have, I want you to be a part of. And now Terry and Angela have their vows on a sign, and they would like to read them to each other and then sign the sign. So I'm gonna leave that for you. Let me grab this.
Do it.
Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright. I take you to be my best friend, my faithful partner, and my one true love. I promise to encourage you and to inspire you and to love you truly through good times and bad. I will forever be there to laugh with you, to lift you up when you're down, to love you unconditionally through all of our adventures and life together.
I take you to be my best friend, my faithful partner, and my one true love. I promise to encourage you and inspire you and to love you truly through good times and bad. I will forever be there to laugh with you, to lift you up when you're down, and to love you unconditionally through all of our adventures in life together.
Let's see if I can do this without like knocking everything down.
Bug.
You've both chosen to wear rings as a reminder of these promises. People often say wedding bands are a perfect circle with no beginning and no end, but these rings did have a beginning. The stones were formed a long time ago deep within the earth. Eventually, a lucky series of events caused them to rise up to the surface, where someone dug them up. Metal was then liquefied in a furnace at 1,000 degrees, molded, cooled, and painstakingly polished. Something beautiful was made from raw elements. Love is like that. It comes from humble beginnings, and throughout a combination of serendipity and effort, imperfect beings shape it into something extraordinary. It's the process of making something beautiful where there was once nothing at all. As you look at these rings over the years, I hope you remember that. You've created something invaluable. And just as I know you'll protect these rings, I'm confident you'll protect the commitments you've made to one another. May your marriage bring you all the exquisite excitements a marriage should bring. May you need one another, but not out of weakness. May you want one another, but not out of lack. May you look for things to praise, often say I love you, and take no notice of small faults. May you have happiness, and may you find it in making one another happy. May you have love, and may you find it loving one another. Terry, do you take Angela to be your beautiful wife?
I do.
And by the way, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Angela, do you take Terry to be your handsome husband? Terry, you may kiss your bride. Join me in congratulating Mr. and Mrs. Terry and Angela Williams.
Thank you, Miss Caroline.
We all gotta get our bubble ready.
Woohoo, Terry!
Yeah, they're all gonna be
I'm here to go on that one.
My music didn't come. That's cool.
Where's the song?
I know.
We can sing it to you. Although loneliness has always been a friend.
Makes me happy.
I have bubbles.
Nice.